Now illustration number 18. Journal of Muralidhar and Sons. Journalize the following transactions in the books of Muralidhar and Sons. So we will write Journal of Muralidhar and Sons. So you have to write date, particulars, ledger folio, debit amount, credit amount. First is received a check from J. Peterson 5450, allowed him discount 150, check is immediately deposited into bank. So we have received a check and we have deposited into bank to J. Peterson. So we have received 5450 and 150 we have allowed discount allowed account to J. Peterson, means total we were to take 5600 from him. We have received 5450, 150 we have given discount, so in total we were about to take 5600. Three rules we have used here: debit what comes in, debit all expenses and losses, credit the giver. Debit what comes in, debit all expenses and losses, credit the giver. Second entry, return goods to Sudarshan and of the value 350. Sudarshan, we have returned goods to Sudarshan. Sudarshan is the receiver now. Sudarshan debit to purchase return. We have purchased, that's why we have returned now. Sudarshan to purchase return rupees 350. Debit the receiver, credit what goes out. Third one is issued a check in favor of Messrs. Karamveer Timber Company on account of the purchase of timber 7500. We have purchased timber, and if you have read the first line carefully, it was journalize the following transactions in the book of Muralidhar and Sons. Timber merchant, he is a timber merchant, he is dealing in woods, so he is a timber merchant, and if he have purchased timber, that purchase is called purchase. That is the purchase of goods, not asset. That is a purchase of goods, because he is a timber merchant, and whenever he will purchase the timber, that will be his goods. And he have paid through check, so we have written purchase account debit to bank account. Next is fourth, purchase machinery for rupees 50,000 by check and installation charges 2500 paid in cash. We have purchased a machinery. Machine account debit. Total value of machine will be written here 52500. The value of machine was paid through check to bank account 50,000, and to cash we have paid the installation through cash. So machine account debit 52500, to bank 50,000 and to cash 2500. Last entry of 18th illustration, purchase goods for rupees 1 lakh from Ajay and supplied it to Vijay for 1,20,000. Same day we have done two transactions. We have purchased goods on credit from Ajay. Purchase account debit to Ajay. We have purchased those goods for rupees 1 lakh and we have sold those goods to Vijay. Same day, Vijay debit to sales account for rupees 1,20,000. Nothing more we will do with it. We have purchased from Ajay, purchased to Ajay rupees 1 lakh. We have sold this to Vijay for rupees 120. So we will write Vijay to sales 120. Never ever we will mention any profit anywhere, but the narration is very important. In each and every question you must write the narration. So this was 18th. We have received from Peterson 5450 and discount allowed 150. So Peterson, the total amount pending was 5600. We have returned goods to Sudarshan, means Sudarshan is the receiver, credit what goes out, purchase return. We have purchased and payment made by check. Timber, he is a timber merchant, so he will If he will purchase the timber, that will be his goods. If he have purchased machine, payment of machine was by check and installation was with the help of cash. We have purchased goods from Ajay for 1 lakh and sold those goods to Vijay for 120. Now next illustration number 19. Generalize the following transactions in the books of Chandan Brothers. So we will write Journal of Chandan Brothers. First transaction. Received 38,000 from Krishan Swaroop in full settlement of 40,000. We have received rupees 38,000 in full settlement, means we have allowed discount. 2,000 to the giver was Krishan Swaroop. 40,000. We were about to receive 40,000 and we have received 38 in full settlement of 2,000. Cash comes in 38,000, discount allowed 2,000 and to credit giver 40,000. Received 38,000 from Dushyant on his account of 40,000. On his account of 40,000, not in full settlement. If it is written that full settlement is there, so full settlement means we have given some discount, this 2,000 will never come. But if it is written that we have received rupees 38,000 from Dushyant on account means he was to give 40,000 but he was having presently only 38. So 2,000 he will pay later on. He will pay us later on. 2,000 he will pay us later on. If it is written on account, if we have purchased, if we have received money, that means this is just because of no discount. Third is a very important entry. Third one is Biru who owed us rupees 15,000. Biru was a person who have to give us 15,000, declared insolvent, means he is not having funds at all, and 65 paisa in a rupee is received as final dividend from his estate. 65 paisa in a rupee, what does it means? What is the meaning of 65 paisa in a rupee? Biru. We were about to receive rupees 15,000 from Biru. 65 paisa in a rupee means 65%. 65% of 15,000 we have received. That is 9750. The remaining amount will never come. 15,000 minus 9750, 5250. It will never come back because he is insolvent. He is not having money. So these are the bad debts. Debit what comes in? 9750, 65% of 15,000. And the amount which never will be recovered, that is 5250. It will never be recovered. So it is bad debts. Debit what comes in? Debit all expenses and losses, credit the giver. Fourth entry. Sold goods to Kitty, list price 20,000, trade discount 10%, cash discount 5%. He paid the amount on the same day and availed the discount. So he has given us the amount, whole amount same day and received the discount. He has availed a discount means he took advantage of discount. Sales. Now sales we have done for 18,000. Why 18,000? 20,000 minus trade discount 10%. So 20 minus 10%, 2,000. And we have received 17,100. 900 will be the discount. We have received, given 5% discount of 18,000. Last entry. Supplied goods costing 6,000 to Shakuntala. Shakuntala, we have sold goods to Shakuntala. Shakuntala to sales account. 6,000 issued invoice at 10% profit, means 6,600. 10% profit of 6,000. Cost was 6,000, profit 600, 6,600. at 5% trade discount. 5% of 660 will be 330. So remaining 6270, we have sold goods for 6270. Thank you.